Shadow, I should have taken a picture of you while you were out there. Maybe later. We'll have to go back outside again eventually. So, anywho, pictures. Let's look at the pictures. This was my very first profile picture. And if you guys know me, I change my picture all the time. Oh wow, and it's really super pixelated, but but this was my first picture I ever used in like YouTube that I can remember. And it was a video actually. A friend sent me these face masks that you could like hang up on the wall, these porcelain pretty girl masks, and of course they broke because everything breaks. I can't have nice things. So I put one up to my face and I was like, wow, that matches really well. And so when I was rewatching the video to edit it, I took a screenshot and that was my first picture. Anyways, hi, I hope you guys are doing well, whoever's listening. If you're in the snow belt like I am in Pennsylvania and I'm currently getting pounded with snow. And the way I heat my home, I have to go outside and put wood in this giant metal box to heat my home. So I have to go out there. I also have a pellet stove, so I feed that too, just to keep it nice and warm and toasty in here for all the animals and myself. I'm currently making the dogs their dinner. I have a chunk of raw meat that is in some a big, what do you call it, a pot. And so I'm gonna make them some like stew, quote unquote. Hi Mike H, did you get any snow? So far I would say we've gotten about a foot, maybe, like close to 12 inches. Hello Keith, have a blessed day knowing a part of you already knows how to trigger your full peace and comfort with every healing breath. Yes and yes. Well, I'm hoping so, Keith, because I'm on day 2 of my fast, and all the things I just did have worn me out. I basically slept all day yesterday. Hey, Ross, you're iced in. I slept like all day yesterday. Today I have to take care of the place, so I have to keep the wood burner going, and I got the dishes running, I got the laundry running, and I'm making the dogs some some food. You know what's funny about that, Ross? I shoveled a little pathway for him so that if he wanted to go outside, he could, because he has pee pads too. So like if he doesn't want to go outside because it's raining or whatever, he can go. I trained him to go on pee pads, but he will prefer to go outside first. But if he can't, so anyways, I let him out the first time before I shoveled, and he looked at it and he was like, no. So then I shoveled it, and he walked out to the shoveled spot, and then he just hit a wall of snow, and he was like, well, ain't this some shit? But then he saw me over at the wood burner, so he braved it, and I didn't see him come to me because I was busy, and before I knew it, he was behind me. And what he does is when he goes out in the snow, his little feet freeze, and he'll like lift up 2 feet at a time and just stand there like frozen, like his feet hurt, so I have to go grab him. So I can't walk him when there's snow outside, like at all. Do you guys want to see the snow? Hold on, I can show you. Give me 1 second. Hang on, I have to turn the green screen off. Oh, wrong button. Oh my god, it's getting covered already. Alright, so this is where I shoveled. There's my shovel. This is where I shoveled. But you can't, it's getting covered already because it's snowing. But as you can see, or maybe not because it's not a focus, there, it is. I don't know how to show you how deep this snow is. Like it's pretty deep. And then that's how I warm my house. That's coal. That's a wood burner. The more you know. Yes, I live like it's 1987. I sure do. This is a picture that Rusty snapped of me trying to shame me because my face, I guess. I'll show you the dog's food. Hold on one second. Making the dogs something. Oh, it's fogging up the... Well, anyways, I'm making them some sort of a stew concoction. So there's that. And back to this. And I'm on day 2 of my fast. So while the dogs get some delicious protein, I get nothing. I get nothing. I get water, maybe some lemon juice squeezed in, and that's it. Why? Because apparently I'm a masochist. I don't know. But this reminds me, I haven't taken my medicine yet, so I should do that. I'm just gonna set you guys right here. I'm gonna take my meds, my crazy pills. Don't bark at me. I'm making you food. You should worship my feet, dogs. You were treated like royalty. If they only knew how good these dogs had it, I swear. Anyways, it's venison that they're having for dinner. Also, I think one of my cats is dying. I think I need to turn the heat down a little bit on this. Low and slow, baby. Low and slow. So it's not supposed to stop raining until either late tonight or tomorrow, from what I hear. And I would really love to take a dog. It'll be Shadow, because Titus can't do it. I would like to take a dog walk. But if I do that, I'm definitely going to have to eat, because that's a lot of energy for me to expend running on fumes, running on fat breaking down. You get really tired, I think, when you're on a fast and you're not used to fasting. So if I do, if the weather permits, I will take you guys with me on a dog walk tomorrow in the snow. And it's going to be high snow, so it's going to be that much harder of a walk. And Titus will have to stay home, unfortunately. Mike just got ice. Verbaka Laka Kadiva Keith got snow. DA also has pee pads. Cute. Are you gonna do a 3-day fast? I don't think I'm gonna make it, Ross. I want to do a 3-day fast. That's the goal. Hi, Fluff. If I did a 3-day fast, that means I would have to fast until Monday at midnight. And I don't think I could make it. Not if I'm going to take you guys on a walk. Definitely not. But I think I could make it through today. So, last time I tried to fast was last weekend, and I got 30 hours. But to be fair, I broke the fast before the 30 hours because I had like a couple M&Ms or something. It was like the middle of the night. I wasn't thinking, and I was like, oh shit, that's right, I'm fasting. So I don't even know that that counts, but yeah, haha, DA. But no, I'm just trying to, even a 24-hour fast, even a 48-hour fast does really good things for your body. So I'll do what I can do. The 3rd day is easy. That's what they say. Let's just say if this nasty ass dog stew that I'm making, if it's tempting me, then we have a problem. Because cooking meat when there's no seasoning, I never did like that smell. Try for a full 48. No one is driving. Well, especially the southern states that aren't used to, like, ice and snow. I don't know what the roads are like because I haven't left the house, but Gary isn't here right at the moment, and he had his dad and uncle come to check on me to make sure that the wood burner was going because he worries about me, and they couldn't make it up my driveway. So I'm on my own, basically. If you can't make it up my driveway, you know it's a problem. That's okay. I got everything going. Everything's good. I've done 4 days before, but I did drink Diet Coke the whole time. Doesn't that kind of defeat the whole purpose of, like, being healthy? Hey, Trash Picture Show. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Beans and cornbread. That sounds good. That sounds like a nice iced in kind of meal. I'd be funny if I, like, tried to order Domino's because I know they couldn't make it up my driveway. Do I get it for free if they can't deliver? It might have defeated it. I don't know. Yes! First of all, okay, not that I don't drink soda, because I do, but I think diet soda is worse for you than regular sugar soda. If you can't have sugar for medical reasons, just don't have soda at all. Just don't do it. Because the diet soda is just... I was reading about it, and it causes all kinds of problems. Headaches... neurological shit. Like, don't do it. Plus, it's gross. It's disgusting. How do you put that in your mouth? Hey, Jason. It's... Yeah, I know. We do say pop up here, but I go with whatever people say, basically. I get influenced easy, I think. You guys want to see a baby Titus? Look at baby Titus when I went to meet him. He was so small. You're still small. You're just kind of chunky now. Have a good one, Mike. Enjoy your beans and cornbread. You want to see a puppy Shadow? This is puppy Shadow when we got her. You know, and it's a good thing I took pictures, because Gary never took any pictures, and we wouldn't have these pictures if I hadn't taken them. What do you think, Shadow? Do you smell? You smell what Mama's cooking? You smell it yet? It's a sweet baby. This is Gary when he first met Titus. Look at him. Look how little Titus was. He was so freaking small. I bought a bunch of pickled garlic and pickled beers. So good. Pickled beers? Oh, beets. You know, Gary likes pickled garlic. He loves that stuff. Not my thing. I had a smoothie the other day with beets in it, and I think that beets taste like dirt. And Mike H got really mad at me and said they don't taste like dirt. He said there's something wrong with my taster, but I stand by it. I think beets taste like dirt. They're good for you, but not a big fan. Yeah, they're good for you, that's for sure. This is what happens when people piss me off. Haha. Gary with Titus. By the way, Titus hates him. Like, Titus does not like Gary, like, at all. The only time Titus is nice to Gary is when Gary has food. Or if we are in a place, like a new place, and Titus is scared or nervous, he'll go to Gary. But other than that, nope, not a fan. That one time I tried to dye my dog, didn't work out. By the way, that was dog safe dye before I get people being like, oh my God, I'm calling PETA or whatever. Acid Trip would totally do that. This is dog safe dye. And I had a hell of a day that day. I dyed him outside. I don't know what I was going for here. Tie-dye maybe? It didn't come out good. And Titus wasn't a fan. And then he ran away and I couldn't catch him. Like, he'd stay in the yard. But he was like, no, you're not. I don't trust you anymore. And he just... I chased him around. It was like the Benny Hill show. Like, I chased him around for like 20 minutes. And then I never did it again. And it's not because it hurt him. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. And he didn't like it. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. You probably could use beet juice to dye dogs. I don't know how long it would stay. But I'm sure you could. This is him that after a few washes, after a few baths, you see how that red kind of stayed in him a little bit? I have a lot of pictures of my dogs on my phone. Oh, this is a fun one. And, Rusty, if you're listening, feel free to take this picture too. I don't care how stupid I look. This picture makes me laugh every time I see it. So, we went as a family to Florida to visit my grandma, and I have a hard time with flying. Even though I've been on planes many, many times, the older I get, the harder it is for me. So, I mean, I've been riding airplanes since I was 5. And so I got Titus to be an emotional support animal. And so he was allowed to ride on my lap instead of under my seat. And he did a really good job. He was quiet. We actually went to New York first to get our connecting flight to Florida. So we went from Pennsylvania to New York. And when we got to New York, every airport has to, by law, have a room to bring an animal in to defecate, urinate, because you can't leave the airport. So every airport has a room like this. So he would use the room, but the flight from New York to Florida was pretty long. So I had a little male wrap on him, and my sister was holding him at one point, and she's like, oh, he's peeing, but it's like a diaper for boys, but it doesn't come out. Because she could feel it got real warm all of a sudden. Anyways, in this picture, not only did I have my dog for support, but I took a Klonopin and they knocked me out. So my sister took this picture, and Gary obviously was fucking around. But yeah, I will always think this picture is hilarious, and it reminds me of good times with my family and how well behaved Titus was. Despite being a Chihuahua, there were kids on the plane that were really bad, and Titus, well, you wouldn't even know he was there. Hi, Mary. He did such a good job, and he was still a puppy back then, too. I gotta go see if I can't stir the meat around a little bit. It was frozen when I threw it in there, so I don't know. I mean, we're getting there. Here, I'll show you. Mary, what do you think? I'll show you, Mary. Maybe she'll get excited. What do you think? Does it look good? Phoenix, where's the spatulas? I mean, there's one, but I don't want that one. There we go. I got the meat, like, I got it in there. Just flipped it over. Yum. It's for the dogs, Mary. And making them like a venison stew for the dogs to have on this very cold day. How much snow did you get, Mary? I just showed the snow here. It's close. I mean, I don't know. I didn't actually measure, but it's a lot. It's more than I remember getting in a long time. And it's still snowing. And I shoveled the path for Titus, and it's already getting covered. So next time I take them out to potty, I'm probably going to have to shovel it again first. I think Can Cat's dying. I think she may be on her way out. She's hiding right now in a place where I cannot even get to her. And when I saw her this morning, she couldn't walk straight. So it sucks because I can't get to her where she's at. And I hope she doesn't die there, because then I'm going to have to rip everything apart to get her body. But I'm going to keep an eye on her, or keep an eye to see if she comes out. Because, you know, when animals die, a lot of times they'll find a place to die alone. You have an inch of snow, but you're expecting to get 12 to 18. Yeah, that's us. Like, I think we're getting 12 to 18. Like, it's crazy. That's my concern, Mary, because if my power goes out, I'm pretty screwed. So I really hope I don't lose power, because everything is run on electricity here. Like, I have a wood burner, but it it gets fed through the water pipes through this trailer to keep the place warm. Like, it's like a boiler. And then my pellet stove is electric. So if we were to lose power, I would probably have to, depending on how fast it got, how cold and fast it got, or how long it would take for the power, I would probably have to take all the fucking animals with me to my mom's house. And I'm sure she would just love that so much. So let's hope no power outages for Tiffany. Where's the kitty, Phoenix? Where's the kitty cat? Where's the kitty cat? No, Titus, she's not coming. I don't think she's feeling good, honey. She's old. So I'm trying to stay out of the YouTube drama. I think I'm doing a pretty good job for the most part. Your wife is hoping for a snow day tomorrow. Well, I mean, if you're gonna get what they expect you to get, I'm assuming you will have one. Do you want to see the dogs? I can show them to you. Hold on one second. There's Shadow. See, she takes up like 2 spots on a couch. And then I have to change his pillowcase every day because the dogs lay on it. And there's Titus. This is the cat you guys never see. This is Otis, and she's about 15 years old. And she doesn't like to be on camera. I never show her because she's never around. But she's really loving Shadow's new bed we got. And I can't show Can Cat. I think she might be dying or something. I'm not sure. I don't touch this cat. This cat used to be my baby, and then one day something clicked and she became an asshole. So, yeah. Those are my aminals. Ah, there's me. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare you like that. They plow the roads really well here. Fleet of plows and salt trucks for every town. Well, that's good. I don't know what the state of my roads look like. You guys, Acid Trip says that I neglect my dog. What do you guys think? Do you think I neglect Titus? I mean, yeah, he's overweight, you know. Whoops. He's overweight. And his nails grow really quickly. But I do try to keep on top of his nails. I am making them some venison stew. Better times, better weather. Think green. I will have to get some new pictures, though. I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing all the same shit all the time. Like, oh, is it 20 more pictures of Tiffany? Oh, great. This is one of my favorite pictures of me and Gary. When we went to the Smoky Mountains in 2021. Your animals are certainly not neglected. Well, Phoenix would say he was a neglected bird. He would say he doesn't have any toys. He doesn't have a heater. He doesn't have multiple perches. He doesn't get out every day. He would tell you this because he's a liar. Oh, you can't see that picture because it's too zoomed in. Let me see. We went on a helicopter ride, but I'm clearly cropped out of this picture. Let's see. I'm just showing pictures from when we went to, oh, this place was super cool. This was a cave that they lit up in, Tennessee. Mary, have you ever been in a cave? They've got a lot of caves in, like, the Smoky Mountain area. So I just picked one because I'd never been in a cave before. Hi, Wheat. And it was so cool. And there was, like, water under there, and it was crystal clear. And at one point, she told us to look up, and no picture or video would give it justice. But you looked up, and you realized how far from the surface of the earth you were going down this cave. And I'm like, holy fuck, we are really down in here. But if you've never been into a cave and they have like a tour, a one you can tour that's like a safe one, definitely try it wherever in the world you are, because it's an experience and it was very, very cool. This is us in the cave, but I can't straighten the picture out, so it's just Gary's face. I love this picture too because I love the way Gary's looking at me. Like he loves me or something. It's a great picture. And then just being dorks. Okay, I gotta tell you the story about this picture, okay? we were staying at our friend's Airbnb in the Smoky Mountains, and they had this really fancy restaurant. I told Gary, I was like, we should totally go to this fancy restaurant. He's like, I don't really want to go to the fancy restaurant. I'm like, all right, so we're going to go to the fancy restaurant? And he's like, whatever, okay. So we get there, and they're like, oh, you don't have a reservation? And I'm like, oh, I didn't know we needed a reservation. And I'm like, and they're like, oh, well, we could maybe serve you outside. And I'm like, outside's fine. But they didn't tell us. It was like at the back of the restaurant next to the dumpsters. So we sat there. I mean, the food was good. You know, it was good food, but I'm just like, what a view, man. This is it. This is the life. It's a cute picture with Titus. He kiss bombed me in this picture. The temp was probably chilly and constant in the cave, at least the ones I've been in. Yeah, it was cool. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was cold, but it wasn't warm. It was just cool. And the water, the water looked so nice. I just wanted to get in it. And then all the crystals formations, like, very cool. This is me when I looked pregnant. I've never been pregnant in my life. I was just fat. Why would you thaw chicken outside? Do you know that Friday night it was 3 degrees in Butler, Pennsylvania? It was 3 degrees, and with the wind chill, it was like -15. Biggest gut since early kiddles. Yeah, but you know what, DA? I didn't use drugs to lose weight. I didn't need Monjero or Waygevo or whatever the fuck he's taking. I did it the natural way. That was my gut. That was me. I'm so glad I took the pictures that I did. Hi, Cat Attack. I was a chunky monkey, man. And then people are like, you just want men's attention. No, I want everyone's attention because I did the thing. All right? I did this thing. I did it all by myself. I didn't use drugs. I didn't get a personal trainer or nutritionist. None of that. I just did it. And then that's my belly. Now, I have changed my body. High fire in the sky. A little message to my haters. Nice job, though. You were rounding into shape. I was definitely round. Now I'm like a hourglass with a pooch, basically. Like a poochy hourglass. Jim Jim. Hello, Jim Jim. And then Ray 1 was saying how my arms aren't real. Either my arms aren't real or I look like a man. I don't know. I can never please people. Not that I'm trying to. It's just I don't Photoshop muscles onto myself. That would be dumb. Like, how dumb would that be? I'm trying to see if I have a good arm picture. By the way, I went to the gym 3 times last week, and I am so freaking sore because I haven't been working out for like 2 months. So there's that. That's a good arm. That kind of shows you my bicep and my deltoid a little bit. And my other hand is not behind there to push up the muscle. I hate when fucking people say that shit. You know what, Fluff Nugget, is it's not that I'm not happy. It's just that I feel like there's always room for improvement, right? Like, I'm trying to better myself, not just physically, but in many ways. And like after I end this live stream, I'm probably gonna go practice my flute because I don't like practicing it when Gary's here because, you know, it's annoying to listen to someone practice an instrument they don't know how to play. Fasting sucks. I like to eat. Do you like to eat? Do you see the difference here? From here to here. Do we see a change at all? As a middle-aged woman, not a young spring chicken. I have a feeling that Wheat would eat 3D printed meat, and I think Wheat would go to the store and specifically request 3D printed meat. That's the vibe I get from him. It's a massive difference. I think so. Thank you. Well, thanks, Jim. I don't get that very often. Mostly, I'm told I'm ugly and I look like a man. But it doesn't matter because I know I'm beautiful because I feel beautiful on the inside. And I think that extrudes to the outside. That's not the right word. Extrudes. I think when you feel good on the inside, it expresses itself on the outside.
All right, bye.
The dogs have no idea the meat comas they're going to find themselves in soon. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. You don't know. You don't know I'm making that for you. Tea time! Hello! Hello, my pretty friend. Happy New Year. I hope your New Year is going good so far. I'm currently snowed in, basically. But life is good. I can't complain. I'm warm. I would say I have food in my belly, but I don't right now. I'm fasting. But usually I say I have a roof over my head. I have heat in my home. I have food in my belly. But I do. I have all those things. Life is good. So do we, kiddles. I bet you I have more snow than you. And it's still snowing. And it's not going to stop snowing until either tonight or tomorrow morning. I shoveled the path for Titus and it's already getting covered up. You're in Michigan? Michigan gets a lot of snow. I have a few friends. Well, I only really keep in touch with one of them at this point, but in Upper Peninsula, and it's basically just like Canada. It might as well be. Oh yeah, tea time. Phoenix is exceptionally talkative right now because I'm out in the living room on my phone, and he didn't really see me much yesterday because I slept most of the day. And I was gonna sleep all day today too, but I had to keep the place warm. I have to load the wood burner and stuff, so I figured, all right, well, since I'm up, I might as well do the dishes, and I might as well get the laundry running, and I might as well cook the dogs some dinner. And Phoenix is like, I didn't see you yesterday except for when you fed me. What? You live close to Ohio? I live close to Ohio. I live on the western side of Pennsylvania. This storm is huge. It's ravaging the country. You think it's funny? It's not. Don't laugh at me. No, you come here. He's right here. Fern? Is that the name of the storm? I should take a shower. Me in California, not at all. I have a friend that lives in Long Beach. I looked at the temperature and I told him in a chat room and he's like, holy crap. And then I looked up the temperature he had. I had 3 degrees. He had 60. We are not the same. You literally just had a shower. I should take a shower. Maybe when the dog food's done, I might take a shower. I should go check on it, actually. See where it's at. You really can't mess up cooking for dogs. Like, they're not that picky. I would like this meat to break up, though. It's still, like, in one big chunk. It might just be, like... I thought this was the piece that was just a bunch of shredded, like, random pieces. But I think this might just be, like, a big chunk of deer just, like, cut off of the body. Which means it's not going to separate. Which means I'm going to have to cut it up. And basically, I'm boiling it. Hold on, I got to put you guys down for a second. Try to flip this piece of meat. Trying to do the thing, Phoenix. Doing it. There we go. Alright. That ought to help it cook faster a little bit. Currently 53 with a high of 64 in Santa Barbara. Wow. I don't know what the temperature is here at the moment. I think it's in the 20s. In the dog's mind, he's thinking it needs 10 more minutes. Yeah, I think it needs a little bit longer than that. I mean, they can eat it raw, but they don't prefer it raw. I've noticed they prefer it cooked. And I don't blame them. They can have it however they want. Titus, leave her alone. Anyways, I just thought I'd pop on here and say hi and show you the snow real quick. And I'm getting tired from this fast. Like, I have hypoglycemia, so I get my blood sugar drops really fast out of nowhere, and I feel like that's happening right now. So I think I'm gonna go because I did a lot. I exerted myself a lot with shoveling and loading up wood and coal and doing chores and stuff. And now I feel like it's starting to feel like crap because, like I said, fasting. So I am gonna I'm gonna end this stream and try to relax a little bit and get this dog food done. I'll probably go in Vegas, but I also want to do some window shopping online. So if you don't see me in there, don't panic. I'm not dead or anything. I'm just gonna fart around on the internet while this meat cooks. Maxie! Hey, Maxie. Yeah, I'm fasting. I'm trying my damnedest. Everyone that's being bombarded with snow, please be safe. Nothing's worth your life. Stay home if you can. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to. I hope everyone bought their bread and milk. And I'll catch you guys around next time. Take care, be well. See you later.